My dudes, I want you to really hear this. I want you to hear what it is I'm about to say to you. These bitches out here making yogurt from their vagina bacteria. I'm about ready to just give up on women as a whole. This shit is fucking nasty. Now, before we get into the video, my dudes, I want to thank everybody for 7,000 subscribers. It's kind of crazy, man. We're still on the road to 10K. I'm hoping we'll hit it by the end of the year, but hopefully sometime before then. But anyways, back to the pussy yogurt, which sounds like something I'd search up on Pornhub, but sadly, it is not that. It is fucking gross. Like, I don't even really need to explain it. Like, does anything about making yogurt from something that comes from a vagina sound in any way appetizing to any of you? I would hope not. Every vagina is home to hundreds of different types of bacteria and organisms. These organisms, collectively known as the vaginal community, produce lactic acid, hydrogen peroxide, and other substances that keep the vagina healthy. The dominant bacteria is called Lactobacillus, I don't fucking know, which also happens to be what people sometimes use to culture milk, cheese, and yogurt. But Westbrook didn't make her yogurt just for the sake of some amazing jokes, and she certainly didn't make it because she was hungry. She knew enough about the chemistry of the vagina to think that eating a batch of yogurt made from her lady juices, it normally would be a sexy term, it's not anymore, would be good for her. Seriously. If I'm over at a bitch's house and she's like, you know what, David, you want some yogurt? And I'm like, oh yeah, totally. She starts scraping her vagina. I'm hitting her with an elbow and running out the door. The reason was probiotics, friendly bacteria that, when ingested, are believed to help in keeping our intestines healthy. You've surely seen the ads for probiotic yogurts for your gut, but there are vagina-specific probiotics for sale too, which claim to keep your vagina healthy by making sure that there are more of your particular good bacteria down there than the bad. So, from what I can gather from this, the idea behind it is that some of the secretions from a vagina have probiotics in it, which are essentially good bacteria. So the idea, I suppose, is that you put it with yogurt, make it into some yogurt, and then boom, you got some healthy-ass probiotic yogurt, negating the fact of all the other disgusting things that come out of a vagina. Don't get me wrong, with a vagina, one of the most beautiful things on this planet. Your boy is a big fan, but it's also one of the most disgusting things out there. You can take a probiotic orally and have the bacteria end up in the vagina, said Larry Forney, a microbiologist at the University of Idaho. That dude needs to lose his job. So the whole idea of eating yogurt to treat your vagina, you stop and think about it a moment and go, wait, isn't there a problem here with the plumbing, but somehow it works? This guy, he's a microbiologist, but all he can think of is somehow it works.
And again, it just works.
The collection method was done with a wooden spoon. She set up a positive control made with actual yogurt as the starter culture, and a negative control, plain milk with nothing added, and combined her own homemade ingredients to the third batch of yogurt. Left overnight, the magic of biology created a respectably sized bowl. Man, my ass isn't about to touch any yogurt ever again. This shit has turned me off from what used to be one of my favorite little dessert snack things. Her first batch of yogurt tasted sour, tangy, and almost tingly on the tongue. She compared it to Indian yogurt and ate it with some blueberries. That is fucking beyond disgusting, just reading that, sentence. The yogurt she made, I'm assuming from her vagina bacteria, was sour and tangy, and it was tingly on her tongue. That just, oh my god, ugh. What kind of weird-ass people are out here doing this stuff? I can't imagine taking anything that comes out of my body, from the penis or the ass, and making some kind of food out of it, and then be willing to try it, be willing to taste it and see what it tastes like. It's fucking disgusting. What kind of sick-ass people live on this planet? There's more to the article talking about how it is actually bad for you because of all there's not really that much good bacteria that comes out of your vagina. And of course, ingesting that is disgusting. Yeast infections, other disgusting fucking things. I don't want to talk about it. We get the fucking point. These bitches are out here making vagina yogurt. Y'all are nasty, bro. I'm about to be banging dudes. I'm not trying to say this is maybe the worst thing that we've ever talked about, but it seems like it almost gets worse as time goes on. I think I've talked about something that's really, really bad, and then I come across another article talking about things that just seem worse, dude. And I just don't get this world. I could have the absolute best and most intelligent scientist, doctor out there and telling me, you know what, if you mix just a little tablespoon of your nut into your food at night, you will become 1,000 times healthier. And I'm still not gonna do it. I'd rather fucking die. I'd rather die at a young age. I know it's a pretty gross video, but we talked about the period painting video. At least there's no visual evidence of this shit. I don't want to know what this actually looks like. It's probably a disgusting color, probably has a disgusting texture to it. I'm glad that's not available. Maybe if I Google searched it, we could find that. I'm not going to, though. Hopefully you guys, girls, and transgenders enjoyed the video. We're still on the road to 10K, like I said. Let's try to get up there. Let's try to hit that before the end of the summer, maybe, or by the summer. Let's see if we can get to 10K, like, halfway through this year. If you guys went on to enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, turn on notifications, follow me on Twitter at @TheDashingDavid. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys.
Sliced and diced.
Give me a smile, give me forever for a while, give me forever for a while. Quit